It's me, Pretty Pink Pommy. Hi everyone, welcome back to the stream. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Shout out to the icons of the day. That would be Majestic Milotic. That would be On Lise, and that would be It's 5 a.m. __. Thank you so much for showing up to the stream on time. Since I am going to be making this into a VOD, now is a great time to say hello to the YouTube channel. Hi Farm Boy. Hi CMB. Hi everyone else. If you're still here with me, say something. Leave an emote in the chat. Say hello. Because I'm ready to get into it. Are y'all ready to get into it? We are coming off of a stream where I was playing Pokemon Legends ZA. And we are resetting for Dratini, but we are no longer resetting for Dratini. Right now we are
Wig, okay.
going
Wig, did you just say
for
wig?
Yes.
I know, wig. I feel that already.
a pretty pink
what is
playthrough
wig?
of
No, it's
Pokemon
not your
Fire
language,
Red. Thank you so much to CMB for footing the bill for Fire Red. I appreciate you. Hi, Mobsuki. Although I don't think CMB was footing the bill, he was actually simply donating to the cause, and I appreciate that. If anybody else would like to donate to the cause, you can always go check out my throne by hitting !throne for me in the chat, Milotic. And also, you can also find my donation link by hitting !donate, I believe, where you can send money through Stream Elements to my PayPal. It is semi-anonymous. I will see your information, but I will never share your information. Bracket. All right, are we ready to get into it? Are we ready to get into it? Let's go. Ooh, why am I nervous? Why am I nervous? I haven't played this game in over a decade. All right. Hi, Pixie. Welcome in. Oh my god. This fateful moment. Who loves Generation 3? I love Generation 3. This is Generation 3, by the way, if you don't know. Like these graphics, this music, this is all Generation 3 style. All right, are we ready? I do want to remind you before we get into it, though, that we are raising money for the emote fund, and if you would like to see better emotes for the Twitch chat at all, you can always send the money to that. I think that if my moderators can hit !crowdfund, I believe that's what it is. That's where you will get a link directly to the crowdfund for the emotes fund. Let's get into the game. All right. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. And y'all have been through this. Y'all already know the tea. I'm not gonna read through this for y'all. Y'all played so many Pokemon games. I've played so many Pokemon games on stream with y'all as witnesses. You don't have to talk about this one. Hello, Professor Oak. Sorry, I'm moving back and forth. I'm getting my keyboard so that I can give myself a name and also all these freaking Pokemon that we're about to catch. Oh, Nidoran female. I will not be doing that, Milotic, thank you. The keyboard doesn't work. I'm sick. The least we can do is have a lowercase moment, like... Well, yes! Yeah, CMB doesn't fuck with Generation 3. Sklorp. Hi, Earbud V. All right, emotes in the chat for Fire Red. Item storage. A potion. I'll take that. Thank you. No mail. All right, let's roll. Alpha and Omega are my favorite Pokemon games. A girl's playing with her hair and pigtails is walking up a brick road. Oh, Wizard of Oz. She said, right. All the worlds dream of traveling. It said so on the TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. She said, right. All right, let's roll. Is that right? Oh, look. Okay, girl, whatever. Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Technology is incredible! You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. Alright, what else is going on around this town? Anything? Bitch, this is giving a two-house town. Y'all ever heard of a two-horse town? A one-horse town? That's what this is. Not even a grocery store. Living in a food desert. Y'all want to talk... Anyway, before I say anything crazy. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Let's do text speed fast. Battle scene on. Battle style shift. Sound mono. We could do a stereo. Button mode. I'll do L equals A. I don't mind that. Frame. Oh, let's do a cute one. Do we have a cute one to do? They have some cute options in here. Well, I guess we have limited options. Let's do this one. Okay, we're gonna have to change that because I'm already using the D-pad for the... There we go. These are Pokeballs. They contain Pokemon. What? It's only Pommy. Gramps isn't around. Oh my god, you loser. Well, where is he? What am I supposed to do now? This is like the one town where the woman is like the bartender, the librarian, and the mayor. Well, I guess we gotta find the professor. Where he went? Hey, wait! Here we go. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Let's see. Who should I pick as my starter, y'all? Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you just to come. Just wait. Here, Pommy. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. I really don't feel like doing special voices. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps! No fair. What about me? Be patient, Gary. You can have one too. Okay, so we have a cute Bulbasaur. We have a cute Squirtle. I did not mean to choose Squirtle. I'm gagged. Should we stick with it? I saved in the middle of town. Should we stick with it or should we do a vote? Do y'all want to do a vote or should I just stick with the Squirtle? What do y'all think? I'm gonna be honest with you now though, whatever Pokemon that I choose is gonna go all the way to its final evolution. I don't play it. I don't play none of that. I'm keeping my starter small. I don't like it. I don't like it. Speak now or forever hold your peace. If anybody has any objections to Squirtle or to me continuing the game as we currently have it, as opposed to having a vote, now is the time to say something. I mean, you could say it was meant to be, but the reality is my finger slipped. Right, right. So nobody's objecting. Andalise is like a half objection, but not a full objection. Does anybody want me to have Bulbasaur or Charmander? Last call. And that was the spirit of me making your finger slip. Right. What if I wanted a Charmander, low-key? Help. All right. What should we name the Squirtle? Any ideas? I had to think of something right off the top of my head. Sam, do you see the name of the stream? And what if I reset right now and just picked Charmander? Then what are we gonna do? Complain the whole time? This isn't a girly pop lock. Never again. You don't gotta tell me twice. Previously on your quest, I forgot about this feature. Oh, now it's all coming back to me. The UI in this game and the way that the Pokédex works. Honestly, I appreciated the way that this Pokédex works specifically. I remember this so vividly. Hi, IQ. Okay, so we are bypassing the Bulbasaur, bypassing the Squirtle, and picking this one. Aww. I'm not gonna see if they're shiny by glancing at them like that. What should we name it? Any ideas for the Charmander? Non-offensive. Honestly, we might make this a Fiercepop playthrough. Keep it as a Charmeleon, don't let it evolve. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Sparkles, Blaze. Okay, I got one. I forgot about that feature too. No, not Firewalk. We're resetting again. Because I can't stand that shit. Not Firewoke, please. The bird or the money? Firewalk. Who remembers Juliet? Where's Gooey when you need him? All right. We gotta sit through this little moment once again. I already seen you people. I already talked to you people on a different timeline. Anyway. I don't know what that means, Sam.
I'll take this one then.
Right. Not burnt toast. I had toast for breakfast. Alright, what else? What else, Doc?
If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can battle it. With it at your side, you should be able to reach the next town.
Right. Let's get out of here.
Wait. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Oh, for Pete's sake. So pushy as always. Fine. You've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from the experience. Try battling and see for yourself. Let's use Growl. Okay. Predaplant is a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. What would you name a Bulbasaur and a Squirtle? I normally name the Pokemon in the moment, so I have no idea. Right, so get out of my face, Gary. Oh my god, like... What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon.
Right, right.
Excellent! If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Bobby, Grandpa, see you later.
Oh, he's a loser. He's a loser. Why is he so, like, evil? You trying to change Charizard's reputation today? Think of it more as a case study. But if let's call this, instead of calling it a playthrough, why don't we call this, for the moment, maybe not. We'll come back to it. I do think that I want to start choosing Fiercepop Pokemon, though, and we should really do a case study on that. This particular region does have a lot of fierce Pokemon, if you ask me. Are y'all ready to step foot into the Pokemon world? Let's get into it. Rattata. Actually, it would be Rattata. It's a burp. I think we all had potential 30 years ago. Hi, I work at the Pokemon Mart. It's part of the convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. What does the sign say? See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. Fun fact, I will say this, if somebody helped me get Pokemon Leaf Green, I would stream it on Twitch. Actually, I would probably stream it on Twitch, not Twitch. I would stream Leaf Green on TikTok, and I'm gonna stream this game on Twitch. If I were to get Leaf Green, whether somebody helped me get it or not, but we're gonna see a lot of Rattatas. We don't have to get this one or fight it. This was like my first like game. I had Pokemon, like I think I had Pokemon Blue. I may have had Pokemon Red, access to Pokemon Red and or Yellow too. I think I had Pokemon Blue and Yellow. But this is like the first Pokemon game that I played through. It would be this one and Sapphire. Here we are in Viridian City. Trainer tips. The battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points, PP. To replenish PP, rest your tired Pokemon at a Pokemon Center. There's nothing over here. There's nothing over here. I gotta step in the grass. What is this? Oh my god. Those Pokeballs at your waist. You have Pokemon, don't you? It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. There's a Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing Pokemon. Pokemon Centers heal your tired, hurt, or fainted Pokemon. They make all Pokemon completely healthy. Please feel free to use that PC in the corner. The receptionist told me so. It's so kind of her. I got a DM. How did they manage to see your invisible waist? Don't ask me any questions. Do I even need to heal my Pokemon right now? Firework needs a little bit of HP. Y'all want to know who was DMing me? I'll tell you. You want to know about the two kinds of caterpillar Pokemon? Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch that your Pokemon aren't stabbed by Weedle's poison sting. Right, thanks, kid. Bye. Oh, here's the Pokemarts. It was Damsel. You just flew in from Stupid Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Yup. Give me that shit. I'm out this bitch. Oh, we forgot to go see about the old man. I absolutely forbid you from going through here. This is private property.
Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. I'm so sorry. He hasn't had his coffee yet.
Why is he laying on the fucking floor?
My daddy loves Pokemon too.
Right, girl. Get into it. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not so easy to do. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easier to remember. Shout out to Firework. Sperry. Right. And who lives in here?
Woo, I'm trying to memorize all my notes.
Pokeballs are used to catch Pokemon. Up to 6 Pokemon can be here at anybody. Right. I don't want to read this shit. Bye. I'm not reading that shit either. I'm styling and profiling. I gotta get out of here. Be the common writer you want to see in the world. It was Damsel. She was talking to me about the Soul Link. Remember how I told y'all? Remember how I posted on my Blue Sky that the GPL is going to be a Soul Link in Generation 5? Speaking of... Speak of the bitch. Hey. Wait, Damsel, you're festive. Hold on. Your old Pokemon. Old man, it seems to be growing more attached to you. It has. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. You have no idea.
What's that?
You have something for me? Yup. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you.
Gramps.
I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh. Y'all got cell phones? Isn't it 2004? Why do kids got cell phones in 2004? Don't answer that.
Oh, right. I have a request for you two.
Mind you, I was a kid in 2004.
On the desk, there's my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Call me Aunt Gary. Take these with you.
Hi, Damsel. Stream is going great. I got 5 Pokeballs. What are we gonna catch first, a Rattata or a Pidgey? Right, old man. I don't give a fuck about your dreams. Let me, Oh, I need to go to Gary's house. He said his sister has a town map. Y'all ever heard of the 5-finger discount? I'm about to steal some shit.
Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you.
Daisy is a baddie. Okay, so we're officially making this playthrough into a Fiercepoplocke. The question at hand is Pidgey Fiercepop, yes or no? I know the answer, but I'm not going to tell you. And it's a unanimous yes. She's fried chicken pop. Well, where's Izzy? Shiny Mega Pidgeot is valid, but she's not in this game.
Gnarly?
Okay, we're gonna scratch her. Let's see if we can catch it. Okay, Firework, do that one thing again. Not too much though. We got her in the red. Okay, let's see. The Generation 3 bag. Damsel, you read my mind.
Number 16, Pidgey, the tiny bird Pokemon. Pidgey does not like to fight. It hides in tall grass and so on, foraging for food such as small bugs. Pidgey, the tiny bird Pokemon.
Yup. We have a Pidgey. Okay, let's keep going, y'all. We have a potion. Let's use the potion on Gnarly. Oh, we have two. Why are there so many Pidgeys out here? And why are they all female? And why are they all fighting me? Okay, can somebody tell me why Charmander is the most Fiercepop out of the original 3 starters? There's a right answer and there are wrong answers. This Pidgey is level 5, that's kind of high. She's the only one with fangs and claws. Incorrect. Although that is a good guess. She's smooth. Incorrect. Although sleekness does lead to a dangerous feel. is Mankey, female Mankey, is she fierce or no? Girl, just give me the answer. No. Answer me. Is Mankey fierce or no? Low key, yeah. Hi, Aga. Okay, everybody's saying yes, so we're gonna catch the Mankey. What are we gonna name her? Backstreet? Alley Girl?
Number 56, Mankey, the pig monkey Pokemon. Light and agile on its feet and ferocious in temperament. When angered, it flies into uncontrollable frenzy. Mankey, the pig monkey Pokemon.
Yes. J-Lo? Ew. She's giving Ava to me. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho. A little bit psycho. Actually, why is that true about Mankey? Sharkeisha? That's too long, I believe. Also, I have Sharkeisha. Don't I have a Sharkeisha? There's a Sharkeisha somewhere. Punchhead? After Punch the Monkey? Oh, Punch. We're gonna name her Punchy. Puncharella seems like it might be too long. Punchy! So this is no longer going to be just a pretty pink playthrough. It's also going to be a casual Fiercepop, but I'm not going to be using any of the channel points to vote for it. I'm just letting y'all know that now. I think I'm going to get it next week. That sounds fun. Well, I hope that when you do get it, you enjoy it. I love these games. This was one of my most played games, but it is very grindy, and if you have not played Generation 3 games or Generation 1 games, even a Generation 4 game, if you have not played any of the generations before Generation 5, it's not going to be what you're used to. Like, if you started in black and white, it's not going to be what you're used to. If you started in, like, Generation 4, it might be really similar, but it's not the same. What else is in this route? Is she fierce? Is she fierce? I think she's fierce. Biting my pinky. Let's switch. Gnarly, do your big one. She's a fierce bird. Let's see who wins the cunt off. Oh, she has Peck. And Peck is doing 5 or more damage. Not Gnarly. Let me get my potion. Alright, what are we gonna name the sparrow?
Number 21, Spearow, the tiny bird Pokemon. It busily flits around here and there. Even if it is frail, it can be a tough foe that uses Mirror Move. Spearow, the tiny bird Pokemon. Miss Buffalo? Buffalo? New York? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Penny? Oh, penny, nickel, dime. Chicken wing. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. Get into it. Crank it. Yes. Wait, we have to. Actually, it's gonna be capital C-R-A-N-K. There we go. I get so gay off that tequila. Chicken dip. Is there anything else over here? If this is a casual Fiercepop this is gonna be fine. Hold on. What route is this? Both Nidorans. Oh, lock in, y'all. We're in it to win it. A casual Fiercepoplokke. Yeah, now I gotta change the flyer. All right, but I gotta go back to some old school moves in a minute. I'm gonna defeat this Mankey with Firework, and then we're gonna move on. If Fearow got a modern remix of some kind, what would you want it to be? Fearow specifically? A dark type? Fearow is one of the first Pokemon that should have been a dark type. Actually, Fearow is probably the first Pokemon that I believe should have a dark typing in the entire Pokédex. It literally has the name Fear in its name. All the dark type Pokemon are supposed to be like playing along with the ideas of cruelty, fear, harm, abuse from people and from other Pokemon, but not death. So that's the thing. They really didn't, and a lot of Pokemon I think should have the dark typing. Glalie, Luxray. Don't get me started. I've talked about this before on stream, and I will talk about it again, trust. Alright, so in Generation 3, it is Rattata, Spearow, Mankey, and that is it. Unless you are like surfing or doing anything else. Okay, and so after this, we actually do have an optional battle. It is optional to fight your rival on this route specifically, but he's gonna have a level 9. Based on the Pokemon that we have, he's going to have a level 9 Squirtle, and I don't know if I want to deal with that right now. I've walked this road before, right? And that's why you catch it as a Caterpie, girl.
Noctowl's ghost type. I was thinking about that the other day, actually. Literally yesterday, because not to tell all Paradise's business, but Paradise has some Pokemon paraphernalia that he's not sharing with the world just yet, and he was showing it to me. I was thinking about Hoot Hoot, and I was thinking about Hoot Hoot. I do think that Noctowl should have a secondary typing. I don't know if it should be Ghost. I think that's interesting. I think it's a little bit of a chop. I think there are multiple Pokemon specifically in Generation 2 that should have secondary typings that don't. I think Generation 2 really did kind of like get the short end of the stick in a lot of ways. All right, so we're gonna like by the way, did your Pokemon get any Fiercepop? More Fiercepop? I think that there are a lot of Pokemon that should have got secondary typings in Generation 2. I think that a lot of them should have specifically gotten the psychic typing. Pidgey level 9? What's going on here? I think Flygon should have been Bug Dragon, I agree. I also do think that Noctowl should be Psychic Flying. I think that in Generation 2, at least when they introduced it, I think that Stantler should have had a Psychic typing and also a pre-evolution. We're about to lose this battle. Alright, Punchy. Not Sand Attack. There are others. I think Flygon specifically should be Bug Dragon. I think that it should have kept the Bug typing all the way through, but I only think that Flygon should be the Dragon type in that evolutionary line. It would have been interesting to have a Pokemon with wings be a ground type. I don't think it should have been Flygon. But it's also literally a bug. Like, antlions are actually bugs, and Flygon is based on an expansion of the concept of an antlion, leaning more into the lion aspect. We might lose this. Do I have another potion? Alright, Firework, hang in there. You just gotta ignite light, let it shine on the night like the 4th of July. Give your firework. Not the Katy Perry. The way we're about to win this, Firework did her big one. Hold on. Because the burn also reduces attack, doesn't it? Yup. Would you look at that? I don't think that we need to fulfill all the dual types. I think right now what we need to do actually is continue building up the Pokédex, but also now we should really, truly, I think now is a great time to really be expanding on regional types. We already have multiple regions that are based in Asia or in that general part of the world, and we also have Alola. If the new generation is based specifically in a region that would be based on Indonesia, We should be getting some new Pokemon, sure. But I think that we should also be reworking some of the Pokemon that we saw on Alola and reworking some of the Pokemon that we saw in the Japanese-based regions to make sense in this particular region. It is going to be a long time until 2027, I agree. Let's go heal up our flops. We got to get through the forest and get up to Brock, so let's see what we can do. I would love to see another regional form of Meowth. I would love to see more regional forms, period. Viridian City, an eternally green paradise. I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest when I go. Well, now, I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. Is that a red box you have? Oh, so you're working on your Pokédex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokémon, the Pokédex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokémon? I suppose I had better show you then. I agree with what you're saying, Andalise, but I also think, in contrast to that, there are multiple Pokemon, especially in the early generations, whose concepts evade their typing. The best example is specifically Umbreon, who was intended to be a poison typing, but then made into the dark typing, and who still holds some of the factors about its poison typing from Generation 2's Pokédex entries. I think that considering that we've still never had a bug and dragon type like that, I would have loved to see that. And it's a little bit of a missed opportunity considering that the Pokemon itself is literally based on a bug. And it doesn't really keep the bug typing, and it seems like in that generation specifically there was that kind of experimentation. I would have loved to see something like that. And it's only been further confirmed that they messed up on that Pokemon in some ways by the way that they are never continuing to expand on it. All right, let's go. Rank it! I want to see them play with pre-evolutions in the new era. That would be fun. A new pre-evolution undiscovered. Let's see it. Alright, what Pokemon are en route to before we walk off? Attitude. Now walk off. Let's just go into the forest.
Rattata may be small, but don't underestimate its wicked bite.
Bye, girl. I don't care about this. Are you going to the Viridian Forest? It's a natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost. Audino does deserve a pre-evolution, especially since it has the Mega, and the Mega was supposed to be, really would make more sense to be an evolution. Audino is kind of an unsung hero.
I came here with some friends to catch us some bug-type Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles.
Okay, what's in the forest? Okay. Let's see what we can get into. Is it fierce? Yes or no? Well, the evolution is. Do you not think that this little this little dunce cap Weedle isn't fierce? I agree with you, Sublink, to a certain extent. To a certain extent, I think there's a certain charm to the anime features of old school Pokemon that have still remained true to this day. Weedle is a little baby man. If it survives its peck, then I'm gonna catch it. I never got any more Pokeballs. We're gonna have to leave the forest anyway.
Number 13, Weedle, the hairy bug Pokemon. Often found in forests and grasslands, it has a sharp, toxic barb around 2 inches on top of its head. Weedle, the hairy bug Pokemon.
What should we name him? What did you call him earlier? V? Oh, no, yeah, that was V. Little baby man? What should we name our Weedle? This is gonna be a casual Fiercepopplocke. Since this is the first episode and we're just getting into it, I may or may not get to the gym because I'm real hungry. Would you rather spend the day at Driftville City or Paniola Ranch? Paniola Ranch, I think. I don't remember what's in Driftville City. Prom? Cumber? Fort Fountain Kitchen. His name is Fork. I'm really, really, truly very hungry. I'm gonna be so honest with you. And there is dinner waiting for me. So should I eat my dinner on stream? I don't know if I want to do that. Fork knife. Or maybe I could eat my dinner and then we could come back and get to Pewter City. Would y'all come back to the stream if I were to end stream, leave, and then come back a little bit later? We are going to be continuing tomorrow, so then I could still... Damsel... Oh my god. Damsel hates me. Oh my god. Well, either way, I'm gonna save here. I don't mean to cut it short, but I am starving. Entertain us with more Steven Universe? Maybe not. Oh, you're saying for like eat while I eat dinner. I don't want to keep the stream running like that. I feel like it's gonna take me a long time to eat my food. I want to get comfortable when I eat, especially like a meal. Like it's different when I'm eating a snack. Okay, so what I will say is that I'm going to end the stream right now, and we will pick back up on this in the future. Whether that is later or tomorrow, I will let you know in the Discord. Make sure to check out the Discord. Can I have a moderator? Please hit !Discord in the chat. Either way, tomorrow I do plan on playing Pokemon Legends EA, and then after playing Pokemon Legends EA, we will continue onward with Pokemon Fire Red, regardless of whether or not I continue playing tonight. I do think that I would like to keep this keep this as a casual Fiercepoplock. However, there will be no voting in the Fiercepoplock. It's just going to be community. It's going to be community yelling. So show up. I'll keep you updated. I don't want you to lose your stream streaks. So yeah, that's it for now. See you soon.